friends, this is MD Vegan. There are many ways to make a wonderful breakfast, and depends if you want to have a filling breakfast or keeping breakfast or light breakfast, refreshing breakfast. There are so many ways to vary this kind of breakfast. It's one of my faves right now in the moment. There are many others, but here in the moment I always choose two parts, basically, or three parts. Yeah? The one part is the banana cream, that's the base, and there you can vary. The other part is fruit, and can be nuts or seeds or whatever. So there is a trinity there, the cream and two parts that you can vary. Usually it is nuts and fruit. And you can also, what I like to do is use also these simple arrangements to experiment about new combinations. For example, I know there's a wonderful combination between chocolate and pear. That's a classic, pear and chocolate. We know that from many other dishes from the traditional kitchen. So today I felt like chocolate. That was my main basic intuition. I felt like chocolate, and it should be nutty, and it should also be a little bit like dough, something with grains. So I used today some buckwheaties together with my pear. I found a beautiful pear in the health food shop yesterday. It's one pear, huge. You see the brown one, and it's crunchy. It's really delicious. I tried a little piece. Very amazing. I like this pear. And here's the buckwheaties. I show you how to make it in another video. Buckwheaties is called. First you soak the buckwheat groats, then you rinse them, and then they sit for a couple of days. Can be very fast, depends on the weather and other conditions. And then they sprout, and only in a short time after sprouting, very short sprouts, take it out and dry them back to crunchy. That is nice because when you put something liquid over it, fruit juice for example, or nut milk, after a while they soak full, like a fresh corn, but with crunchiness. So it's an amazing flavor and texture they have, and of course they are full of nutrients because they have been sprouted. So this is today. It requires what I felt like eating, this pear together with the buckwheaties here. Put them into a bowl. A nice combination. Both are crunchy too. It's also important for me, the texture has to fit crunchy pear with a lot of juice in the pear, and the crunchiness of the buckwheaties is very dry from drying. Together, I guess, it might be a very nice feeling. Looks like that. You see, it's beautiful already. Yeah. And now, the other thing, the third ingredient, as I explained before, put it aside for a while, the banana cream. That's amazing, really. These banana creams have so much variety. I just use bananas here. This is 3 bananas. They should be as ripe as possible. Inside should be nice. Outside of the peel, a lot of brown dots. That's perfect because then the starches have been converted into sugar. To be precise, glucose. And that's the fuel for our muscles, for our brain. The body converts everything into glucose to burn it and to have the energy. And has already been done in the banana if they are ripe. So they have the best nutrient content when they are ripe, with the brown dots outside. Don't be mistaken about it. So together with the banana, I like to put some hazelnuts, because these nuts, especially the hazelnuts, they fit together with the cacao, yeah, and the banana. And especially when I use nuts or seeds together with the banana, blending them, they turn into a very nice cream. I don't use all the nuts. I begin with maybe most of them, keep some, maybe as for decoration, or because it could be too firm, the cream, too much thickness, and then it would not be so nice for my breakfast, for the whole. And here I have a cacao, maybe a tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon, cacao powder. And it's also nice together with the hazelnuts because the bananas and the cacao, they can bite each other a little bit. Especially when the banana's not so ripe. Sometimes we have not too ripe bananas, and then they're a little more sour. And this sourness, they comes to the flavor, to the surface, together with the cacao. Some ingredients call upon other qualities in other ingredients, and you don't even notice before. When I bring together cacao and bananas, I notice a sour flavor in the banana I didn't notice before. But when I put the hazelnut into it, it's balanced. Yeah, that works. So sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to combine cacao with banana. Principally it works, but there can be a little problem. And with the hazelnut it's very nice. So I put some water to it also to make the blender work. And I guess together with the nuts and the cacao powder, it might be without water too little bit too thick. So a little bit of water to make the blades go to the bananas easily, to pull them down quickly, to save some time, and the texture maybe too. And I still can add some more nuts if I want. So now the blender dance, to see if everything works. Now I talked a lot about the flavors, about textures. Yeah, that looks very nice. It's pretty easy once you know. Put a little bit of water in there. We have the powder, cacao powder, and the nuts. And it's pretty easy to do measurements. You don't need to do precise measurements for these kinds of easy recipes. That's really why I also like so much to take the take-three recipes, because you have also the small units. You have a very nice survey of everything that's in there. You also feel it. I know what every trinity contains in the basement, in the base, and so that's very nice to understand and to know what to do and how much. The measurements are very easy. Let me taste it now. Yeah, very good. It's very nice. There is a little bit of sourness from the banana. And together with the hazelnuts, I really call it more fruitiness. It's very nice. I guess that's from the hazelnuts. A little bit more water might be in there, and well, and some more hazelnuts. Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit, minimal. One more blender dance. That's why I do it. This was again about flavor and texture. And when I began in the video, right here, yeah, oh, well, that's perfect. It is a small difference, but different quality jumps to another level. You will find out. Very nice. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like when I pour it over my muesli here, my granola. See, then here the pears and the buckwheaties, and now this delicious hazelnut cacao cream. Very nice. It's almost like a smoothie bowl. Yeah. It's like a chocolate pudding, can also be a chocolate pudding. And now at the end, I would come back to the beginning, where I talked about how keeping and filling a breakfast is, apart from the texture and the flavors. This breakfast is pretty filling and keeping too, and that's because of the combination of ingredients. I have a lot of nuts in here, hazelnuts, and seeds too, buckwheat. So that makes it very keeping. So that's nice. I don't need to eat. And the cacao powder too, that's a little bit stimulating. It also satisfies me, so I don't have the need to eat more because of the chocolate powder, because it's really satisfying. That's why also I like sometimes a little bit of chocolate. Very nice. From health problems there, you don't need to worry. Cacao powder is a little bit stimulating, but once in a while has also health benefits with it. There is science to it. You can read Dr. Gregor's or watch his videos about it, and he talks about the cacao, and he says, yeah, it's healthy too, but only if you take it not too much. Yeah, and once in a while is very good. Well, that's my breakfast today. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching, and if you would like to subscribe and be vegan on YouTube, you can have another recipe every single day, and you also find me on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. See you there.